You know, deep inside the ivy-covered walls of Yale University, there's a society so secret, so powerful. Its members have included presidents, CIA directors, and some of the biggest names on Wall Street. Today, we're prying open the doors on Skull and Bones.
Wow. That quote really sets the stage, doesn't it? We're not just talking about some college fraternity here. We're talking about a hidden network that has been quietly shaping American power for almost 200 years.
Right. That's the billion-dollar question, isn't it? Let's get into it. This is a story about ambition, secrecy, and a lifelong bond that's forged in one of the most elite institutions in the country. To really get a grip on the power of Skull and Bones, we have to rewind. Let's go all the way back to the beginning, to its founding at Yale. Okay, so it all kicks off in 1832 with two students, William Russell and Alphonso Taft. And here's the key part. Russell had just gotten back from Germany, and he was completely fascinated by their secret societies. You know, the coded rituals, the lifelong pledges of loyalty. He decided he was going to bring that exact model back to Yale.
And this is where they do it. Right there on Yale's campus stands this foreboding, windowless building they call the Tomb. I mean, it literally looks like a mausoleum. It was designed from the ground up to keep people out and secrets in. It's a perfect symbol for the society's obsession with secrecy.
So what in the world actually happens behind those locked doors? Let's try and peel back some of the layers of mystery and ritual that define this order.
15. That's it. Every year, only 15 Yale seniors get tapped for membership. That's it. This makes it one of the most exclusive clubs on the entire planet.
And then you've got this number, 322. You see it everywhere in their symbols. The most popular theory is that it refers to the year 322 BC. That's when the famous Greek orator Demosthenes died, an event that some people say marked the end of democracy. Kind of chilling, right? See, once you're in, you're a Bonesman for life. This is not a 4-year thing you do in college. It is a pledge, a lifelong allegiance that follows these members from the halls of Yale right into the highest seats of power.
Now the initiation rituals, they're the stuff of legend. We don't know for sure, obviously, but the rumors are wild. They say initiates have to confess their deepest, darkest secrets to the group. This creates this unbreakable bond of mutual trust and, of course, mutual vulnerability. They supposedly lie in coffins, symbolizing the death of their old self and a rebirth into the order. They even get a new Bones name.
Okay, so this is where a college club really morphs into something way, way more significant. This is how they built a true pipeline to power.
And this is the playbook. It's brilliant in its simplicity. It starts at Yale, which gives them the pedigree and the perfect recruitment pool. From there, Bonesmen move on to Wall Street, where they secure financial power. And then, the final step, they move into Washington, where they can actually shape national policy. Yale, Wall Street, Washington. It's a self-reinforcing triangle of influence. So what you have is Skull and Bones acting as this unofficial feeder program for America's most powerful institutions. The early days of the CIA, major Wall Street firms like Brown Brothers Harriman, the State Department, they were just packed with Bonesmen. And this creates a culture where loyalty to the order can exist right alongside loyalty to the country. It makes you wonder, are they always choosing the best person for the job, or are they just choosing the right brother?
And this is absolutely key to understanding how they operate. You're never going to see a Skull and Bones press release. Their power is subtle. It works in the quiet, private connections between members who hire each other, promote each other, and protect each other throughout their entire careers.
And if you need any more proof of just how high this network reaches, look no further than the Oval Office itself.
First up, the 43rd President of the United States, George W. Bush, a proud member of the order, just like his father, George H.W. Bush, who was tapped back in the class of '48.
And who was his opponent in the 2004 presidential election? Senator John Kerry. Yep, also a member of Skull and Bones.
Just let that sink in for a second. In 2004, the American people went to the polls to choose the most powerful person on Earth,
And no matter who they voted for, a Bonesman was going to win. It was the ultimate insider election.
So, this brings us to the big question. What are we supposed to make of all this? Is it just a harmless old boys club, or is it something a lot more sinister?
The whole debate really boils down to this. On one side, you have the defenders who say, look, it's just an elite social club. It's a place for ambitious kids to network. But on the other side, you have detractors who see it as a breeding ground for a shadow government, an American ruling class that operates completely outside of public view.
And this story is far from over. Every single spring, another 15 Yale seniors get that tap on the shoulder. You know, in our age of social media and total transparency, Skull and Bones is still a complete black box. It's a powerful reminder that sometimes the greatest influence is the one you can't see at all.
So the next time you see two powerful rivals shaking hands and smiling for the cameras, it's worth asking yourself, are you just watching politics as usual, or are you seeing the invisible bonds of a brotherhood at work?